Glendale students, I'm here to introduce to you the instructional video for scheduling classes. We've decided to go with the resident experts here at Glendale, those students who've done scheduling several times. So we'd like you to sit back, pay attention to what they have to say, and good luck picking your classes for next year.
Hey guys, I've been having some trouble with my scheduling, and this whole thing is really complicated. Does anybody feel the same way I do?
I don't know how I'm going to get all of this done and turned in to my second block teacher by February 8th.
Well, I think they gave us all a checklist in their section of studies. Yeah, here you go. Maybe we can use this to figure everything out. Well, it looks like we need 8 credits a year, so that's our first step. And I think they want you to circle the number of the class you're taking, not the name of the class itself. Also make sure you circle 8 credits, not 8 classes, because some classes are really more or less than 1 credit. You don't want to get in a predicament there.
Okay, now, why is my selection of studies yellow?
Yeah, mine's green.
Mine's white.
I think that has to do with your classes. I think for sophomores it's green, juniors it's white, and seniors it's yellow.
Also, is there any way to know what the classes consist of that I'm taking?
Yeah, actually. They have this book called the New Horizons. Here, take a look.
Oh.
Basically, it contains full course descriptions of all the classes that are offered, along with your graduation requirements are listed on page 1. Your weighted grade point average is on page 5. You can even work on a personal plan of study by looking at pages 51 through 66.
Oh. So it basically has everything.
Yeah, just like that.
Well, what about OTC classes? Michael, aren't you taking a couple of those?
Yeah, I'm at OTC for graphic design. I'm in the morning class. You can take the afternoon class if you'd like. There are 19 programs you can choose from. They're all in the New Horizon book on page 36. Before you at OTC, you have to fill out an application, and you just turn that in February 8th with your packet.
Cool. What about the A+ program? I never really checked that out.
Oh, well, I'm in that. It's just a program to help you get some of your college paid for. You can look at it on this purple sheet. The requirements are 2.5 GPA, 95% attendance, and you have to have good citizenship. But you also have to take some tutoring classes. You can talk to Miss Maslowski in room 104 for that, but you have to get it turned in with the rest of your packet by February 8th.
And if you look at your selection of studies, you're going to see a whole bunch of symbols next to some of the classes. And if you look at the A's, that actually represents that you need a teacher's signature, because without that, you won't be able to select that class.
Yeah, on your selection of studies, you should see a miniature version of this. It's a little legend that tells you what all those little symbols next to your classes mean. And like you said, some classes, like English honors classes, will make you sign a contract. You got to get signed and turned in on February 8th with the rest of your stuff. And they require you to do some like summer reading and stuff for English honors courses. Same with dual credit AP. You usually have to get a teacher's signature to be able to take these classes. It's another way for you to get some college credit done in high school, which is a big help. They're a little more work, but they definitely pay off.
What's this transcript for?
Oh, well, that's in your packet, because if you look on page 1 of New Horizons, it'll list your graduation requirements. And whenever you look at the classes that you've already taken, you can determine what classes you still need to take.
Oh, alright, I get it.
And don't forget your parent's signature, because you need that in order to get any classes.
Right.
Oh, and you have to put down some alternates. You need 2 of them, because the master schedule is pretty tight, and you need some other solid classes that you want to take.
And seriously, guys, you got to be serious about your alternates. Like, you're just as likely to wind up getting your alternates as your main classes, so you don't want to, you know, choose some blow-off class and get stuck with it.
Right. And speaking of classes, I heard there were some new name changes. Does anybody know about them?
Yes, some of these name changes are Integrated Algebra 2, which is now Algebra 1, and then Algebra 2, which is Algebra 2 Honors. And Physics 2 is now AP Physics B, which is an algebra-based class.
And environmental chemistry is now called everyday chemistry.
Oh, also, there's a brand new class, which is astronomy.
And I also heard we have some more classes in the research department, so let's ask some of our science teachers.
Good idea.
I am here to tell you about the genetics class that we'll be doing. I have a couple of examples of what we're doing with DNA. We'll also do classical genetics and finding out a little bit about genetic engineering in the class. So if you're interested in genetics, this is for you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Lyons, and I want to introduce my class, Ecology 1 and 2. It's also a research and design class. And if you've ever wanted to learn about gardening, this is the class for you. It's a physical class. We're going to be out working on gardens established in the Glendale courtyards. You can learn how to grow your own carrots or broccoli or possibly strawberries. And also we're going to be having some visits from local chefs to show us how to cook up these tasty treats. So become a part of the urban agriculture movement. Join me in Ecology 1 and 2, and hope to see you there. We're going to have some fun.
And now here's Miss White to recap all of this stuff we were just talking about.
Okay, so right now I'm just going to recap everything you need to take care of by February 8th and turn in to your second block teacher. When you get your packet, on the front of it is going to be your checklist. This is your guideline. Follow it. Use pencil to do everything for your packet. Follow the checklist. And if you are a 12th grader, which senior, next year, you'll see the 12 on the outside. You are going to have a yellow selection of studies. You're also going to have a dual credit and AP class list, so you'll better understand which ones you might be able to take. You're going to have purple A+ tutoring sheet. Make sure you see Mrs. Maslowski in room 104 with any questions and to get her teacher approval. If you are going to be taking an honors course, you'll all find a contract for your honors course. Make sure it is signed by you and your parent. Again, as a senior, you're going to have a senior information sheet. This helps all of your counselors better understand how they can help you next year in preparing for after high school. And everybody receives a New Horizons. If you are going to be a 10th grader next year, your selection of studies will be green, and the front of your folder is going to have a 10 on it. If you're going to be a junior, it's going to be white and have an 11 on here as well as on the front of your packet. So when you get your entire packet, look through those course descriptions, check your transcript. That's another thing. Everybody will have their own transcript in your packet. So look up what you've already taken. Don't repeat any of those classes. And be sure to check the graduation requirements in your New Horizons. If you have any questions, check with your second block teacher. And each day for lunch, this whole entire week that we're going to be doing scheduling, counselors are going to be located in the lunchroom at a table. We're also going to show the video over and over again. So that should cover everything for you. And we hope you have a great scheduling situation.
Yeah.